Yes, sir.
Okay. So MongoDB is a database. MongoDB software is a database. It's a which type of database? It's a NoSQL, means not only SQL. Okay. There are so many NoSQL databases, but MongoDB is most popular. Okay. So Mongo means humongous. The name MongoDB कैसे आया कि humongous मतलब extreme large. Okay. Then MongoDB having the vendor database name is MongoDB. Okay, this is official website. So where we can use this MongoDB? You can use the everywhere in applications, desktop application, mobile application, web application. Okay, and that is most popular in where min stack and mun stack. That is known as a full stack MongoDB. That is we are going to use to build a JavaScript based application. Okay, JavaScript based database है, JavaScript based applications के लिए सबसे most popular है वो. Okay, then so Java MongoDB, that is internally used what JavaScript engine. Okay, what is the type of MongoDB database? It's a document type. Okay, NoSQL database. So in the NoSQL database, there is a one physical database. MongoDB is the physical database, and that is contains a logical various logical database. Okay, and that various logical database that is contains the various each logical database contains the various collections. Okay, that collections contains the various document where the data is stored in the document. Okay, data is stored in the document. So relational database versus document database we have seen. Okay, the most common types is relational database, SQL database, and database document database is NoSQL database. Okay, so relational database there is a fixed schema. Schema means structure. Okay, that attribute fields. Okay, that is structure means we can say there is a one table serial number, sorry, ID, the name, city. Okay, so so that is what is fixed. That is a fixed structure. Okay, but NoSQL data means every candidate must have to write these three field. Okay, और उसका आईडी भी लिखना है, नेम लिखना है और सिटी भी लिखना है. अगर एक आधी सिटी डिलीट किया और नाम रखा मतलब तो वैसा भी चले नहीं चलेगा, पूरा का पूरा वहाँ पे आपको डेटा डालना ही पड़ेगा. डेट इज अ फिक्स स्कीमा मतलब फिक्स स्ट्रक्चर है वो. ओके, सो यहाँ पे जैसे कितने फील्ड से एम्प्लॉय के ये 5 फील्ड से तो पांचों भी फील्ड आपको फिल्ड अप करना पड़ेगा. ओके, so that is a fixed schema, but data store into the tables. Okay, so in the SQL data is stored in the table in the relationships. So there you can maintain the relationship one to one, one to many, many to one. Okay, and if you want to retry the data from the relational database, so we have to use the join queries. Okay, that is collect data from different tables. So we can in the SQL. So yesterday class I have shown you the SQL database. Okay, there is a one database that contains a lot of tables. Okay, there are 4 to 3 tables है. फिर टेबल्स के अंदर रो रहता है मतलब रिकॉर्ड रहता है एंड दैट्स हैविंग द रिलेशन बिटवीन दिस टेबल्स. ओके, सो इफ यू रिट्राई द डेटा सो यू हैव टू राइट द जॉइंट क्वेरीज. So example for the SQL databases, that is a Oracle, MySQL, Postgre, and lot of there. Okay, we are talking about what? A document type database. Okay, that is what? NoSQL database. Okay, so MongoDB is the example for the NoSQL database. So data is stored in the separate document and each document is independent of others. Okay, so each document is independent of other. So now let us see how the data is stored in the MongoDB. Okay, consider this is what database. Okay, this is MongoDB, right? This is a MongoDB physical database. MongoDB, it's a physical database. Okay, physical database software. Okay, that contains a lot of logical databases, right? That contains a lot of logical databases. Okay, consider there is a two logical database. Okay, this is what logical database. And the logical database that contains what? Collections. Okay, you can say here what database 1, here is a database 2. Okay, so this is what logical database, not physical database, and this database that contains the what, many collections. Okay, this is what collections. Okay, these are what collections. Say here what collection 1. Okay, collection 2. Okay, collection 3. Right, same thing, this is collection 1, collection 2, and that collection that contains the what, documents. Okay, these are the what, documents. That collection contains the record, means documents. Okay, independent record, or you can say that is what the term is, a document. Okay, documentum. Okay, ये है document, that is a record. Okay, यही है record. सो MongoDB में डेटा डॉक्यूमेंट ऐसे स्टोर होता है, डॉक्यूमेंट में स्टोर होता है, विच फॉर्मेट, जेसन फॉर्मेट और बेसन फॉर्मेट. ओके, राइट, जेसन और बेसन मीन्स जावास्क्रिप्ट बेस फॉर्मेट में डेटा स्टोर होता है. ओके, so MongoDB is a physical databases and that contains several logical databases. In the several logical databases that contain the several collections. In that collection there will be the what, documents, and document that contain the record. Okay, something you can say the collections means uh, table. Okay, you can say collections means a table in SQL. Sometimes you can say collection means hota hai table in SQL, or documents means rows. Okay, that is called record in, sometimes you can say in SQL. Okay, this is the structure, right? MySQL data, MongoDB structure. So you can say that is directly. So MongoDB, okay, MongoDB, okay, then having the several logical databases. Okay, having the several logical database. Consider here what, database 1. Okay, database 2. This is logical database. Okay, don't worry, everything we'll see the practically. Okay, once we install the MongoDB, I will show you everything this. Okay, so that is contain what, MongoDB and database 1. Consider this is what, logical database. Okay, MongoDB is a physical database software and that contain a logical database. Okay, so in this logical database collections of sorry, that is collections of collection. Okay, in the database that is contain the collections, right? The database contains what, collections. Okay, several collection, that is what, collection 1. Okay, collection 2, right, and collection 3, right, and the collection that contains what, collections are, that is contains what, documents. Okay, so that having what, documents, and where the data is stored, in the documents the data is going to be stored, right? Okay, there is what, documents. So there is a no fixed schema, no fixed structure. ओके, कुछ फिक्स स्ट्रक्चर नहीं है. कैसे नहीं है ये भी हम देखेंगे अभी, डोंट वरी. ओके, डॉक्यूमेंट 1, डॉक्यूमेंट 2 एंड डॉक्यूमेंट 3. okay, this is what, document 3 and etc. So MongoDB is a logical database, MongoDB is a physical database and that contains the several logical database. In the logical database there is a collections. Okay, a lot of collections are there. In the collection, uh, the documents are there. In the documents, we can say the data is going to be stored in the form what? JavaScript based application, JavaScript based, right? JavaScript based. Okay, JavaScript based, right? So in SQL, you can say documents means record. Okay, collections means what? Tables, right? Record, table. Sometimes you can say like this way. Okay. So next, let us take one example and you can understand this one. Okay. So can take the example Mongo NoSQL example is MongoDB database, right? So the MongoDB structure, MongoDB structure. So there is a no fixed schema. Okay, schema means structure. Okay, there is a no fixed schema. Okay, so MongoDB structure. Okay, let us take the second one. Okay, save as 2. Okay, MongoDB structure. Okay, so we know that structure right now. I have discussed that one. So MongoDB is a physical database. Okay, MongoDB is physical database that contains, okay, database that contains what? Several logical database, right? That contains a several logical database. जो भी मैंने अभी एक्सप्लेन किया है, डिस्कशन किया है, वही हम लिख रहे हैं. Okay, and MongoDB physical database contains the several logical database, right? And each database contains what? Several collections. Okay, each database that contains what? Several collection. Okay, हर database में collections है. उस collections के अंदर क्या रहते हैं? Documents. Okay, उस document में data store होता है. Okay, each database contains several collection. Okay, and the collection is something you can say in SQL को हम क्या बोल सकते हैं, just like as a table in relational database. Okay, collection is something like table in a relational database. Okay, those who know the relational database, okay, they can understand. Okay, that is the tables. Collection is something like a tables in relational database. Okay, and each collection, okay, each collection that contains what? Each collection that contains what? Several documents. Okay, in the documents data is going to be stored in MongoDB JavaScript base. Okay, and the documents is sometime we can call is in SQL, that is known as what? Record. Okay, document is like a record, or you can say the row. Okay, in relational database. Okay, in the relational, so you have to some knowledge in the relational database, at least some knowledge, take the at least some knowledge in relational database. Okay, so MongoDB is a physical database. Okay, MongoDB is a physical database. that contains the several logical database, right? In the logical database that contains the several collections, and in that collection that contains the several documents. The data is stored in the documents, right? This diagram is very important. Okay, so do you know how many NoSQL database are available in the market? Okay, how many NoSQL database? Okay, let us take NoSQL databases. Okay, stop. NoSQL databases. 10 popular NoSQL database. Can check here top 10 NoSQL database, 10 no popular NoSQL database, popular database. Okay, MongoDB, Cassandra, Apache, HBase. Okay, Amazon, DynamoDB, Neo4j. So MongoDB, okay, Apache, Cassandra, Apache HBase, okay, Apache CouchDB. These all are these NoSQL databases. Okay, these all are the NoSQL database, top 10. Okay, and most popular is database is what? Hmm, MongoDB is the most popular database, right? So here the data is stored in JSON format or in the BASIN format. Okay, that the data is represented in the JSON or BASIN format. Okay, so how data represent in MongoDB? Okay, how the data is represent? It's a JavaScript base. Okay, JavaScript base hai. So in this which format? JSON format or in the BASIN format. Okay, in this format the data is going to be stored. Okay, so what is JSON and what is BASIN? Okay, JSON format is JavaScript object format. Okay, so we can say JavaScript. Actually, this using the JavaScript engine MongoDB. So it's a JavaScript based application. Okay, जावास्क्रिप्ट बेस है तो जावास्क्रिप्ट बेस के एप्लीकेशन के लिए सबसे हेल्पफुल है जैसे मीन स्टैक एंड मन स्टैक ओके जावास्क्रिप्ट ऑब्जेक्ट नोटेशन दिस इज नोन एज जावास्क्रिप्ट ऑब्जेक्ट नोटेशन राइट जेसन एंड व्हाट इज बेसन देन ओके सो जेसन फॉर्मेट जो हम दिखते हैं डेटा उसको हम जेसन फॉर्मेट बोलते हैं और जो कंप्यूटर में या फिर जो अंदर इंटरनली जो स्टोर होता है डॉक्यूमेंट MongoDB में वो बेसन फॉर्मेट में स्टोर होता है जस्ट बी स्टैंड फॉर बाइनरी एंड एवरीथिंग इज सेम ओके सो बाइनरी जेसन ओके दैट इज व्हाट बाइनरी जेसन राइट इट्स अ बाइनरी जेसन ओके सो हमको जो डेटा दिखता है स्ट्रक्चर उस फॉर्मेट में जो है जेसन फॉर्मेट और इंटरनली MongoDB डेटा इज स्टोर्ड इन बेसन फॉर्मेट ओके सो इट्स अ जावास्क्रिप्ट बेस्ड राइट Okay, so now let us take one example how data is storing. Just one small example we are taking. What is the structure of MongoDB? Okay, so we know there is a no fixed schema. Okay, अगर फिक्स स्कीमा रहता है तो टेबल में जो एट्रीब्यूट है वो फिक्स रहते हैं ओके जैसे आईडी एम्प्लॉय नेम एम्प्लॉय सैलरी okay department something fixed रहते हैं so there is a no fix in MongoDB structure okay so for example we are taking the one example the database name is suppose shopping cart database okay this is what logical database database का नाम क्या है shopping cart so it's a logical database that database contains what collections so collection is something like a tables in SQL ओके सो कलेक्शंस कौन से रह सकते हैं मतलब टेबल के नाम उसमें कलेक्शन व्हाट कलेक्शन कैन बी स्टोर देयर ओके कलेक्शन कौन से रह सकते हैं कस्टमर कलेक्शंस रह सकते हैं राइट प्रोडक्ट ओके प्रोडक्ट कस्टमर, प्रोडक्ट, कॉमा, ऑर्डर, ओके, एक्सेट्रा। ठीक है। सो शॉपिंग कार्ट डेटाबेस है, database का नाम, that is a logical database that contains the collections, which are the collections, something customer collections, product collection, order collection, etc. And this consider now the customer collections. Okay, so in the customer collection that contains the what documents. Okay, that is what customer collection. And consider this. Okay, so customer collection that contains the what, several, that contains the what, several documents. Okay, that contains the word several documents. Okay, तो several documents है, तो उसमें बहुत सारे documents रह सकते हैं. So in the first documents means a record. Okay, document one. Okay, document one. So we know that in Python we have seen the key value dictionary type. Okay, in the Python dictionary type, key value base, right? See here how the internal data store, how it is represent. So it's a key value base. So in the customer we have the some name. Okay, name. So let us take in this double code. Okay, key value base. Okay, name something, right? Achal, then comma. Okay, next field, that is what, age. Okay, next field, that is what, age here. Okay, so something age is here, right? Then comma. Okay, having some salary. Okay, something salary is there, 10,000, 15,000, right? Okay, so this is document one. Okay, but in SQL, how the data is stored in the format what, table. Okay, this is what, table, attribute the schema, and in the form of rows. Okay, record is table is stored. Okay, so here is the name, then here is the age, then here is the salary, and there is a record. Okay, so this data is stored in the SQL format, but how the data is stored in the MongoDB format, that is documents. Okay, so there is a no fixed schema. Okay, so document when contain only this record. Okay, data, then in this document too no need, there must be the age, name, and that may be the other field or some missing field will be there, no problem at all. Okay, so this is what the document one. And in this document two, consider now the document two, this is one record, this is the second record. In the document two, there is age and salary is missing. Okay, there is a age and salary is missing, and just is Gunwant. Okay, so document one, so there is a schema 3. Okay, only one schema, the structure is different. Okay, so there is a no fixed schema in the MongoDB. So as I told in the yesterday class, right? Okay, there is a no fixed schema. So this is what documents are storing. Okay, so shopping cart database is a logical database. Sorry, MongoDB is a fixed physical database. Shopping cart is a logical database that contains the several collections. Okay, in that collections that contains what, several documents, and this is the structure of document that is stored in the JavaScript base. Okay, that is stored in the JavaScript base. Okay, can consider another document 3. Okay, document 3. So in the document 3 some other things are there. Okay, document 3, something name is okay, name is okay, something name Amol I am giving here. Okay, and age is 30. Okay, then I am writing here what, address. Okay, in this address what I am going to do here, there is again one collection. Okay, in address having the other collection. Okay, means sorry, we can say it's a document, other document. Okay, other data is there. Okay, so इस डॉक्यूमेंट के अंदर और एक डॉक्यूमेंट हम लिख रहे हैं. ओके, सो देर इज व्हाट, अ सिटी, राइट, नागपुर, राइट. Okay. Yes. So we can mention like this way also document, but this thing is not possible in a SQLDB. Okay, this thing is not possible in the SQLDB. But it is this the things is possible in NoSQLDB. Okay, so this is one document, document 3. In that the data is considered this one, and in that one nested we can say the another document is available. Okay, that is this one. Okay, JavaScript offset it is possible because of NoSQL format. सो देर इज़ अ नो फिक्स स्कीमा. अब देखो एक डॉक्यूमेंट में ये 3 फील्ड है, दूसरे डॉक्यूमेंट में सिर्फ एक ही फील्ड है, और तीसरे डॉक्यूमेंट में इतने से एक फील्ड है, उसके अंदर में और दूसरे फील्ड्स है. ओके, इंटरनली और दूसरे फील्ड्स है, बराबर है. सो that is the use of MongoDB. Okay, that's why MongoDB is most popular, and it is retrieve the data very fast because no need to write their joins, because data is stored in the documents directly. Okay, so इस एसक्यूएल में हर टेबल में डेटा स्टोर होता है, तो उस टेबल का रिलेशन लगाना पड़ता है, फिर जॉइंट्स की वजह से हमको रिट्राई करना पड़ता है. सो इट इज गोइंग टू बी लिटिल बिट स्लो, बट इन द MongoDB is very fast retrieving the data. Okay, very fast retrieving the data. Okay, then hobbies, again I am taking is like an array. Okay, array format, again something. Okay, don't take any tension about this one, practically everything will understand. Okay, just understand how the data is storing here. Okay, something name, then cricket, cricket playing. Okay, these are the hobbies I am writing here. Okay, copy. Okay, something array format I am going to use here, right? Name them something hobbies I am writing here. What? Swimming. Okay, so taking this as a double code. Okay, or single code, but in the left option that must be double code. Okay, so these things we are going to see in practically, don't worry. So in this format the documents can be stored. So now see here, in the document 1 there is some different field, document 2 one field, only one field is there, other fields are missing. Document 3 is something other new fields are there, and nested documents, nested data are there that store. Okay, in the JSON format, means this whatever you are seeing, this is known as JSON format, and internally storing this data, internally storing that one. सो इट इज़ इन द बेसन फॉर्मेट, मीन्स बाइनरी फॉर्मेट. ओके, जो हमको ह्यूमन को जो दिखता है वो जेसन फॉर्मेट है. ओके, और जो इंटरनली स्टोर होता है MongoDB में वो बेसन फॉर्मेट है. दैट्स इट. सो देर इज नो फिक्स स्कीमा, दैट्स वाई द MongoDB is most popular. Okay, so these are the documents, and documents contains the data record. Okay, documents record. Okay, so have you understand this one? MongoDB is a physical database. There contain the several logical database. In this logical database that contain the collections, nth number of collections are there. In each collection contains the nth number of documents. Okay, that is independent documents. All are independent documents. Okay, up to here clear. Independence documents, right? Okay, so now let us take some key features. What are the some key features of MongoDB database? Then we are going to see what is a Mongo shell and Mongo server. After that we are going to see how to install the MongoDB. Okay, so in the MongoDB, in this training, what concept where I'm going to take. Okay, the all these details are available in this content. Okay, so introduction to MongoDB, MongoDB fundamentals. Okay, how to create the data and collections, basic CRUD operations. CRUD means CRUD operation, okay, insertion, deletion, updation, okay. MongoDB tools, MongoDB CRUD, R, okay, various operation, then various query, logical query, evaluations query, okay, array query, cursors, projections, CRUD U operation, okay, D operation, GUI tools, MongoDB indexing, aggregation frameworks, and MongoDB with the Python. Okay, how to connect MongoDB to the Python. Okay, MongoDB is the with the Python, that is known as what, PyMongo. Okay, PyMongo, that is what, driver. Okay, so there are so many drivers which provide by the MongoDB. Okay, you can go to the here and we can type here MongoDB drivers. Okay, MongoDB drivers. Okay, so you can find here C driver, C++, .NET, Go, Java drivers, Node.js driver, and you can find here what, Python driver. Okay, so what is there? PyMongo. Okay, so PyMongo, welcome to the documentation sent by the PyMongo. It's official MongoDB driver. Okay, synchronize the Python applications. Okay, so you can use by using the pip in Python and use PyMongo for connection. Okay, so these are the commands there. Then connect to the PyMongo database, Mongo database. Okay, using the PyMongo. Okay, connect to Mongo database server. It's in local machine. Everything is available. Don't worry, right? So PyMongo database drivers is there. Okay, for Mongo, everything is available. Don't worry. Okay, in this documentation, everything is available. Okay, so this is what a driver. So some key characteristics we are going to know about this MongoDB. Characteristics of MongoDB database. Okay, so installation setup is very easy. Okay, installation and setup is very easy. Okay, installation and setup is very easy, right? Then all information is stored in the single page, single we can say the single place. सभी इंफॉर्मेशन सिंगल प्लेस पे स्टोर होती है, राइट? इसीलिए रिट्राई करने के लिए डेटा हमको फास्ट में रिट्राई होता है, जल्दी रिट्राई होता है, ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता है रिट्राई करने में. Okay, all the documents are stored in the documents, data is stored in the collection. Okay, so all the information related to a document will be stored in a single place. Okay, and if you want to retrieve the data, okay, so we'll get the fast. Okay, retrieve, to retrieve the data, it is not required to write a join query, okay, or to perform the join operation, to perform join operator, join operation. Okay, not to perform the join operation, and hence we can say, and hence retrieval is very fast. Okay, retrieval is very fast. Okay, and hence retrieval is very fast. Okay, to retrieve the data, is very fast. It is not required to perform the join operations. In SQL, that is perform the join operation for retrieval the data. Yes. Okay, so it will take some little bit more time than MongoDB. Okay, so MongoDB is no SQL, so there is no fixed schema, so there is no need to write a join operation for retrieving the data. Okay, so that the data is stored in the single place. That's it. So next one, next again one key feature about the MongoDB we can write here. What is that? We can perform operations like we can perform operations like editing existing document. Okay, that deleting the document, every operation you can perform, that is known as CRUD operation. Okay, deleting the documents. Okay, everything we are going to see practically, don't worry. Okay, inserting the new documents means recorder. Inserting the new document, that is everything is very easy. Okay, in SQL we are going to write some query for that one. Okay, same queries is here, but little bit is easy to write. Okay, so we can perform operations like editing the existing documents. अगर वो अवेलेबल है उसको हम एडिट कर सकते हैं, डिलीट कर सकते हैं, न्यू डॉक्यूमेंट ऐड कर सकते हैं इन द वेरी इजी फॉर्मेट. ओके, नेक्स्ट वन. So if we retrieve the data in the JSON in the form of JSON, which is can be understandable by any programming language without any convention. Okay, without any conversions. So interoperability, in interop, we can say interoperability. Okay, so you can write here retrieval. The data is going to be retrieved in the form of what? JSON format. जो अभी हमने देखा है ना JSON format. ये देखो, जब डेटा रिट्राइल करते हैं कि क्यूरी लिखते हैं हम उसको रिट्राई करते हैं डेटा. सो ये देखो ऐसे फॉर्मेट में डेटा शो होता है. ठीक है, रोज और टेबल में अगर ये फॉर्मेट में शो नहीं होता है. इन एसक्यूएल में हम टेबल में फॉर्म में डेटा दिखता है, बराबर है ना, वैसे स्टोर होता है. नो एसक्यूएल में ऐसा नहीं स्टोर होता है, तो आपको ऐसे जेसन फॉर्मेट में डेटा मिलेगा. ओके, दैट इज आल्सो अंडरस्टैंडेबल, नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल. So retrieval data is in the form of which format? JSON format, internally stored JSON format, binary form. Okay, which can be understandable. Okay, which can be understandable by any programming, uh, any programming language. Okay, without any conversion. Okay, कुछ conversion की जरूरत नहीं है. So you can say interoperability है ना, interoperability सब वर्ड यूज करते हैं हम. Interoperability,
Interoperability.
right, this one. So meaning of this word is what? Ability of the system such as weapon system to work with or use the part of equipment of the another system. Example, Means that more useful information can be shared in the timely manner, the data from the patient, something. Okay, what is about a technical point of view? Consistency. Okay, can take this meaning, that is consistency. Okay, that maintain the consistency, right? So that is what exchange and make the use of information. Okay, interoperability. So between the devices made a different manufacturer. Okay, like this way. So then next one, any other key features for that one? So MongoDB key features. So we can store very huge data, right? We can store very huge amount of data. You know the MongoDB humongous. Okay, the word is come from humongous MongoDB, and hence scalability. Okay, scalability is more. Okay, more scalar. Okay, so you can see the key features of this MongoDB installation setup is very easy. All this information are stored in the form of documents. Okay, will be stored in the single place also, so that we don't require any joins operations to retrieve the data. So you can write the retrieval data very fast. Okay, without the join operations, so we can perform the operations like editing, updating. Okay, if the existing record documents is there, we can delete that one, we can update that one, we can add new documents, everything can operations perform easily fast. And we can retrieve the data in the form of JSON. Whatever you are going to retrieve the data, it is going to be shown in the form of JSON format, and that is understandable by any programming language without any conversion. Okay, so we can store the very huge amount of data in the MongoDB. Then that's why the scalability is more in the MongoDB. Okay. Okay, so the next terminology I'm going to take here. What is a MongoDB shell and MongoDB server? Okay, so difference between the MongoDB shell and MongoDB server, right? So once we install the MongoDB, so we will get the two things. One is a shell and one other is a server. How to install the MongoDB? I will take care about this. Okay, don't worry. Installation of the MongoDB will take care. So before that installation, I am going to give you some information about the shell and server. Okay, MongoDB shell versus MongoDB server. So after installation of this MongoDB, we will get the two things. First is what MongoDB shell, another is what MongoDB server. Okay, it's a MongoDB shell and MongoDB server. Okay, so something we can say that MongoDB shell we can say as a client. Okay, and MongoDB server you can say that is a Mongo server. Okay, or you can say the cloud-based server, cloud-based MongoDB having the cloud-based server, MongoDB क्लाउड बेस्ड रह सकता है या फिर लोकल होस्ट रह सकता है, ठीक है, दोनों भी. क्लाइंट हम लोकल पे लेते हैं. ओके, दैट इज क्लाइंट इज मोंगो शेल इज व्हाट, क्लाइंट बेस मीन्स लोकल. ओके, so MongoDB server is what, cloud based server. And there are what JavaScript based application. Okay, these all are what JavaScript based application. The MongoDB shell and MongoDB server client and can say cloud. Okay, so we'll get here cloud MongoDB in official website also. You can click on this product. Okay, and you can find here the cloud server, MongoDB cloud server. So you can see here Atlas, okay, databases, enterprise, okay, shell, database connection, cloud manager, enterprise, advanced, Atlas server is there, okay, API, multi-cloud developer data platform, multi-cloud, okay, use Atlas server, develop the faster with the document model, document database, okay, query API, mobile servlet, everything built for the any documentation, everything is there. Okay, Atlas is a cloud way. All types of products are available for the MongoDB. Okay, enterprise like this way. Everything is available. Shell, Compass is for the GUI base. Okay, cloud manager, okay, cloud base, deploy. Okay, like this we have available everything. So cloud based MongoDB, that is Atlas cloud. Okay, that uses, right. So JSON, that is view in the form of can say whatever you are viewing, that one, this is a JSON format, and internally is storing in the JSON format. Okay, so we can write here the query in MongoDB shell. Okay, or there is a GUI form. Okay, tools are available. Okay, some drivers are available. That is we are going to show. We are going to see. Don't worry, everything. Okay, so I am writing about this one. Some points here. Okay, so once we install MongoDB, we will we will get MongoDB shell and MongoDB server. Okay, two things we'll get. MongoDB server. Okay, these are all is are what JavaScript based. Okay, these are JavaScript based application. These all are what JavaScript based application. Okay, so the MongoDB server is responsible for to store your data in the database, right? So MongoDB server is responsible to store data in database, right? MongoDB shell is responsible for what? To manage the server. Okay, to manage the server, right? So MongoDB server is responsible to store the data in database. MongoDB shell is responsible to manage the server. Okay, so by using this shell we can perform the CRUD operation. Okay, by using, Okay, how we can perform, we will see, don't worry. We are going to install the database MongoDB. Okay, then we are going to write some query. Okay, so we can perform all required CRUD operation. Okay, what is CRUD operation? क्या है CRUD operation? Yes, C stand for what? CRUD operation means C means CR means yes, D means C means for what? C stand for what? Hmm? C means what? Create. Okay, R for retrieval.
Update.
Uh, hmm? Update.
Delete.
Update the data and delete the data. This is core CRUD operation. You can say, create data, create table, create record, retrieve the record, update. Okay, update the data information and delete the record. Right. So we can perform all this CRUD operation in documents. Okay. So one thing is important. So MongoDB server that may be the local. Okay, MongoDB server that may be the local. MongoDB सर्वर लोकल रह सकता है और रिमोट भी रह सकता है, राइट? सो MongoDB सर्वर कैन बी आइदर लोकल और remote. Okay, that is important. So MongoDB server can be either local or remote, right? Okay, so there is a two commands are there. Okay, which are the two commands use? How to launch MongoDB server and how to launch MongoDB shell. Okay, so I open here command prompt. I'm writing here what MongoD. Then you need to write here what command. Okay, MongoD. Okay, so see here I have written one command, that is MongoD. So here is the server is started. Okay, server is started, right? MongoD. I have written here what MongoD means the server is started. Let us open the another command prompt. CMD. Let us open the another command prompt, and you can write here what the command, that is Mongo. Okay, Mongo is for what? Shell. Okay, now this, see here the Mongo shell version 5.0.0. so connected to the server. So this is what server here. MongoD is a server, and I am writing here what Mongo, that is I am starting here what shell. Okay, so that is shell is connecting now to the local host. This is what port number. Okay, you can see the port number 27017. So first of all, whatever you want to open this shell, you must have to start what server. जब तक आप सर्वर स्टार्ट नहीं करेंगे तो कनेक्ट नहीं होगा शेल. ओके, सो compressor, what is that? Mongo shell connecting to the server. Just wait for some time. Once it is get connected, then we can write the query. So open this command prompt cmd, and you can type here what Mongo to start the shell. Why it's taking some time? Something is missing. Okay, let us take one path. D drive data DB. Okay, once again I'm going to check CMD. Okay, let us start the server. You can check here Mongo. Can hyphen version. Okay, so Mongo shell version is this one. Everything is okay. Mongo D hyphen version means server का version और shell का है. This is what DB server is there. Okay, everything is okay. Then start the server, or can I write directly Mongo? It's not connecting. Okay, so what is the error here? Yeah, connecting. So error is what? Could not connect this server. Connection attempt failed. Socket exception error. Okay, containing this one. Caused by no connection, could be made because of target. Okay, okay. Something is exception is there. So we'll try to solve this one. Okay, MongoDB server can start. Okay, then let us open here CMD. Can write here what Mongo. Okay, so now it is connected. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so this is what MongoDB shell is. Okay, this is MongoDB shell and this is server. Okay, so I must have to start the server. So what are the command right now we have taken? MongoDB. Okay, some version we have find, something we have find, right? So I am going to write here something. Okay, whatever you I have taken some two commands. Okay, so can write here. Okay, good. So to launch, okay, to launch or to start MongoDB. So we know now the MongoDB shell and MongoDB server. Okay, so to start MongoDB, first of all you need to start the MongoDB, and server may be the local or cloud means remote. Okay, remote भी रह सकता है या local भी रह सकता है. Right now this is a remote server because you are using in MyLappy, so this is remote server. Okay, so what is the command? MongoD is the command. Okay, MongoD is the command, right? MongoD is the command to launch. Okay, to launch or start what? MongoDB shell. Okay, MongoDB shell. So which command is used? Okay, which command I use right now? Mongo command. Okay, Mongo command. Right, is there any GUI based tools are there? Yeah, of course, GUI based application, GUI based tools are there. GUI also support. Okay, graphical user interface is also support. Okay, so we can write here there for MongoDB. MongoDB, instead of MongoDB cell, you can use the GUI also. So, Compass, Robo T3. Okay, these are some tools are available, etc. Okay, can check GUI for MongoDB. You will get that GUI tools for the MongoDB. Okay, GUI tools for MongoDB also available. Okay. Okay, what are that? MongoDB Compass, MongoDB, GUI format, Robo 3T, Robo 3T. Okay, Robo 3T. You can say Robo not T3, Robo 3T. Okay, Robo 3T, Studio 3T, NoSQL Booster, Humongous.y and NoSQL Manager. These all are this GUI that supported to the MongoDB. Okay, that GUI also there. GUI also there. Okay, we'll see. Don't worry. That is we are going to see. Right. So how to start, how to launch. Okay, open command prompt. Okay, so before first we need to install the what, MongoDB. Okay, so open the CMD and I'm writing here MongoD. Okay, to start the server. Okay, so once the start server is started, then you can open the another command prompt. You can write here Mongo for to start shell. Okay, so now it is connected and shell is started. So you can write here the query. Okay, so you can write here the query, database collection, whatever. So everything you are going to see, don't worry. Okay, so now, so MongoDB drivers are there. Okay, MongoDB drivers. In the next class we are going to see how to install the MongoDB. Okay, tomorrow or day after tomorrow we are going to start the session how to install the MongoDB, everything. Okay, so we'll take care of it. So what are the drivers? So whenever you are going to build any application in any programming language, so we require a driver to connect with the database, right? In the Java they require JDBC driver. In Python PDBC connection is required. Okay, so drivers are very important. So what's can in MongoDB provide us some drivers? Yeah, of course, for every coding language or every application. So that provide any technology that provide what, drivers. Okay, so जैसे जावा में कोड लिखा है, जावा सी शार्प, इन सभी को डेटाबेस कनेक्शन के लिए अगर आप मोंगो डेटाबेस यूज़ करते हो, जैसे अगर आप जावा यूज़ कर रहे हो कोडिंग सर्वर साइड टेक्नोलॉजी एंड यू आर यूजिंग द डेटाबेस दैट इज अ मोंगो डीबी, सो हाउ वी कैन कनेक्ट द जावा विद द मोंगो डीबी, सो देयर इज अ सर्वर ड्राइवर इज अवेलेबल। पाइथन के साथ कनेक्ट करना है मोंगो डीबी तो पाई मोंगो इज देयर। ओके, पाई मोंगो, राइट। सी शार्प के लिए करना है तो वो भी अवेलेबल है, सब सब अवेलेबल है। ओके, सबके साथ डेटाबेस कनेक्ट हो सकता है मोंगो डीबी एंड इट इज़ मोस्ट पावरफुल एंड मोस्ट यूजफुल। ओके, so if you want to communicate, okay, if you want to communicate with database, okay, if you want to communicate with the database, okay, some special software is required, right? Some special software must be required. Okay, so which is used for what, which is nothing but we can say the driver, we can say nothing but the driver. Yes, we require drivers. Okay, without driver we can't connect, right, database. So in the MongoDB, so let us go to the mongodb.com, this official website, and you can find the docs. Okay, so what are the drivers are provide for MongoDB to connect with the other applications? Okay, सो हम कौन सी लैंग्वेज में कोड लिख रहे हैं, जैसे अभी हम कंफर्टेबल है पीएचपी या कुछ अलग प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज में और मुझे वहाँ पे डेटाबेस यूज़ करना है MongoDB, so is there any driver available for that language? So you can find there. Okay, you can go through the MongoDB documentations and you can find so drivers which is available or not, so go to the here MongoDB. Okay, so then can check the docs. Okay, so MongoDB documentations, and you can check here the where is a topic of driver. Yeah, we got it. So click on the driver and you can find how many that this MongoDB is supported, how many technology. C, C++, C Sharp, Go, Java, Node.js, PHP, yeah, Python, Ruby, Rust, Scala, Swift. This all this technology that support to the drivers. Okay, so see here drivers are available. Okay, drivers are available here. Okay, every drivers are available. So you can find here this Java drivers or to connect the MongoDB. Okay, Java drivers is there. Then PHP drivers are available. Okay, then Python drivers are available. Okay, MongoDB, Python drivers, that is what PyMongo. Okay, use motor for synchronize के लिए PyMongo, that is most popular. Okay, PyMongo. Okay, so PyMongo driver is there. Okay, so all this driver is provided. Okay, this all this driver is provided by the MongoDB. So you can go for this tutorials. So now we are moving to the PyMongo. So you can click on here the tutorials. Okay, so all these tutorials are available. Okay, so tutorials prerequisite क्या है इसका. ओके MongoDB सॉरी पाइथन कैसे कनेक्ट करेंगे MongoDB से. ओके सो दैट इज इंपोर्ट PyMongo. ओके दिस कमांड. ओके कनेक्शंस. ओके ओनली 2 lines you need to write here. ओके सो हाउ टू कनेक्ट एवरीथिंग इज देयर. हमने पाइथन देखा उसमें ओरेकल और MySQL डेटाबेस कनेक्ट किया था, बराबर है. मोंगो डेटाबेस कनेक्ट नहीं किया था हमके हमारे पाइथन के क्लासेस में, बराबर है. सो इन दिस MongoDB सेशन वी कैन कनेक्ट दिस वन. ओके हम पाइथन के एप्लीकेशन हम MongoDB एज ए डेटाबेस हम यूज़ करेंगे. ओके MongoDB एंड पाइथन दैट इज़ अ PyMongo. Okay, that is driver we are going to use. So everything is available here. Okay, let us, I am going to copy paste this one for you. Yeah. Okay, so tutorials are available, don't worry. So what is the port number, guys? Here is the port number that connected. Okay, 17017. Okay, let us find the port number. Okay, so he's the server and he's the cell, so we can find a port number where it is connected. Okay, see this is the port number. This is local host machine. Okay, so this is what port number 27017 is the port number, default port number of MongoDB. Okay, default port number of MongoDB, right? Okay, so we know MongoDB shell, MongoDB server, and GUI. Okay, in the next class we are going to see installation of the MongoDB. Okay, MongoDB shell देखे अभी हमने, MongoDB server देखा है और MongoDB drivers देखे हमने, right? So in the tomorrow, that is in the next class, we are going to see installation of the MongoDB.